Over this Edo State governor matter, NTA correspondent has been arrested. And not only that, APC chieftain is threatening to unalive, to buy any Edo person that will continue or further criticize the governor of Edo State. Watch this video.
Yes, it's been, social media has been agog with the governor, our governor budget presentation about mistake on 650 billion and the rest of it all. It's a normal thing. Zuma made such mistakes, and a lot of people make such mistakes. I don't know figures. You see, that is how to know original and innocent people. Obaseki will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Aswa Godalo will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Monday is not a thief, so he's not familiar with figures. So anybody who wants to talk and continue to talk is nonsense. He's the governor of the state, and he's the governor of the state. He's performing, and he's performing, and he'll continue to perform. And anybody who does not like his face should go to hell and burn to ashes. Period. And thank you.
The APC chieftain is Jared Chenebe. He said that some of you will have to excuse us from Edo now, and if they refuse, they will be forced out. We may start with you. And one Fares Okpere replied him, how do you force someone out of his own state for calling out a governor? You called Governor Godwin Obaseki all kinds of names. Nobody ever forced you out of the state. Now, this APC chieftain in Edo State now replied, if I ask you to leave and you refuse, you will be pied. You will be unalived. That is the trend APC is bringing to Nigerian politics. Remember how at the presidential level, people were told not to come out and vote. Some people lost their lives in the process. Somebody told Iyachinedu not to come out and vote. Other person said that you must snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. APC has become a cancer in Nigeria's politics. That is how they do everywhere. Imagine an APC chieftain. The police is there watching. All these things are happening. They will just behave as if they never heard the man. The man never said anything. But if it is the likes of Dele Farotimi, they will all swung into action. If it's an ordinary Nigerian, they all swung into action. Look at the Edo State election. You will see that the people, the mandate of the people was stolen. If you look at it critically, I saw Obaseki helpless, while the APC governors and all their chieftains were in Edo State pressing buttons here and there. And you know how they roll. Now, it has gotten to this, that a governor being unable to pronounce numberings of the budget, the figure, and a governor unable, and he did a video and said that it shows that he is not relevant with billions. That is an example, and he's saying you should go to hell if you are not okay with that. This is the kind of governance that APC is giving Nigerians, and you tell me tomorrow that this leadership mean well for the country. These are a gang of thieves and robbers that have surrounded themselves at the corridor of power to steal from the people. Nothing more, nothing less. How can you threaten somebody because of he's going to critically assess his governor? Governor becoming a shame to Edo people. This video has gone viral. Everybody, international communities, all over the world, if it's being shared on Twitter, all over the world, they are watching this. They are watching this video. And it's a disgrace. Renomokri came out to defend, as he usually gaslights gullible APC followers, his APC followers, Renomokri. He said that he said that for the fact he is unable to read that figure does not show sign of intelligence. That sign of intelligence is the ability to communicate in your language. So is English not a language? Or are the figures not language that you can communicate with? In Nigeria, the school he went through in Nigeria, don't they speak English, or didn't they teach English language? We understand the ability for you to understand your language is a sign of intelligence. What about the English language that you went to school to learn? What about it? Most of these people are just roadside touts that find themselves at the corridor of power, and APC people are supporting these guys. He said he was going to kill somebody, and the Nigerian police, they are watching. They will do as if they didn't hear anything. They will do as if he is just playing. Somebody threatened voters in Lagos, and the police came out and said that he was joking. It was a joke. This is happening in the same Nigeria. While Dele Faro to me is facing a lot because of, I don't know, I don't care if he's obedient, I don't care whether he supports me to be, but when we look at it critically, some people are showing signs that this country is not worth being a country at this moment. I'm not going to pity for Edo people because most of them that I know sold their votes. I'm telling you, most of them that I know, after selling their votes, they said, we want somebody from Inshang. We are not looking at competence. You are not looking at capability. There are thousands of people in Edo State that can do better than Okpebolo just because of politics, interest, because of people who want to remain at the corridor of power forever and suppress the people and gaslight the people and make the people look stupid. Now, it seems Edo people are they are making Edo people look like stupid people. I'm telling you, how would an APC chairman threaten somebody? This guy is not up to his 3 months in power, and they are behaving like this. What if they seize power? This man, this APC chairman, he will not be probed, he will not be arrested, he will not be sentenced, he will not be charged to court. He will just be there and he will go free. That's how the other lawmaker that threatened an Uber driver, they asked him to pay 500,000 naira fine. But a Dele Faro to me is being told to pay 500 million, 50 million, and this is the same country that we are all in, and we are expecting changes. We are expecting things to happen. We are expecting God to come down and turn things around, whereby we are the architect of our own problem. I've said it, when Nigerians have lost it. They don't have the ability to stand and fight for their rights. An average Nigerian man is just to eat, sleep, have sex with his wife, give birth to children, and repeat the cycle. That's an average Nigerian. No purpose, no sense of, I don't understand. Nobody is fighting for the betterment of the society beyond his daily eating, drinking, sleeping with his wife, and giving birth to children. Everybody are just existing like animals. If it's a normal country and this man does this thing, he will be caught and he will be arrested and jailed. But because he's an elite, he belongs to a particular political party, nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. And the particular APC people that are always online commenting on issues, they have issues they comment on. Any issue that will spoil their party, they will fold their hands and be watching. They will not say anything about this video. All they had to say was to bring a counter video that was even doctored. A live broadcast from NTA. These APC guys came with another doctored video and said that the one that is being shared is doctored. A live broadcast that was downloaded from a live broadcast. Even the journalist, the correspondent, was arrested. Then these APC people came with a different narrative entirely. And sometimes I just come to think that some people are not feeling fine in this country. Not feeling fine. We are asking that for police to at least do one thing, that they should try and do something that the people will at least praise them. The good people among them, they should arrest this APC chairman for threatening the life of a fellow Edo person. The right that person has is the same right he has. Okpebolo is not a governor for the APC, he's a governor for Edo people that ran on the platform of the APC. He's not a governor for him and his thieves, gang of thieves and allies. He's a governor for Edo people. Why would you not threaten? I blame Nigerians now. Nigerians are the ones that brought this upon themselves. They decided to be so vulnerable. They decided to sell their birthright, sell their votes. They decided to keep quiet while INEC run them street. We said it before that any election that is going to happen in Nigeria, if there's no reform, if they don't sack most INEC officials, if they don't reform INEC, the judiciary, and the police, you can't get an election. The people sat down there. 4,000 beavers was affected. The people sat down there. Wike's cousin became INEC rec for the state. The people sat down there They were looking how APC was playing with their votes. Earlier, PDP was leading. All of a sudden, something happened. APC now won that election. And they were laughing at you. Because they know that you as a Nigerian, you don't have hope. You don't have what it takes to stand against tyranny. You are a defeated being. That is the truth. I'm telling you. There's nothing you can do. This APC man has said what he said. Nothing will happen to him. Even the police hierarchy will be calling him. And why did you do that now? Somebody that they should be arresting the next moment and put behind bars is the person that they may see. This country. Let them release that NTA correspondent. He is doing his job. Why would you know that you know the kind of candidate you brought? Because I will not really believe that it's the choice of the Edo people. Votes were manipulated because so many people confirmed that there was vote buying in Edo State. So it is not the will of the people. So what do you expect when you don't present the people with the will of the people? What do you expect? You expect all these things that are happening. When you look at the comments on that social media handle, you see some APC guys going and, well, you know, sometimes when these APC guys comment, some people will just give up on Nigeria. Like, imagine, are these the kind of people that we are? Just because you want Tinubu to spend 8 years, just because you want APC to be in power. Somebody said, attack Tinubu, don't attack Yoruba. That's one person. Another person attacks APC government. Some other person from another angle say, oh, you are attacking Tinubu because of Yoruba. Look at how they are confusing themselves. Then you are attacking Tinubu because of Yoruba. What of your Igbo? You see how deranged, how impossible these guys are. How improsecant these guys are. If it's a law-abiding country, that man should be behind bars at this point in time. You're threatening to kill somebody. If it's another Nigerian that is not APC, you see how people will be writing petitions upon petitions. These APC guys will be writing petitions upon petitions against the person. But now, this one mentioned killing in his tweet. The APC guy, they moved their face as if they didn't see what the man wrote. These are human beings that go to church, that go to mosque. They are religious. They will go and pray to God. They will go and form that they are... Wow. You know one thing about APC? APC is the worst thing that has ever happened in the history of Nigeria. And it's been led by Tinubu. Worst leadership. He's a politician, of course. Look at now. The national grid has collapsed for the 12th time. 1-2. National grid has collapsed. Nobody is going to shut down anything. Nobody is going to protest against anything. Nobody is going to ask anybody question. Nobody is going to be held responsible. Everybody seems to be conquered. Any day, any time, any single time, the national grid can just collapse. And tomorrow a government will say, we feel your pain. We are doing this. We are having reforms and everything. And some people will be looking for P2B that is not in government to start blaming. I think that this government has run out of ideas on how to engage people. People are now engaging them. God is engaging them directly. They think that will be focused on Dele Farochimi's case. But now, National Grid has collapsed. Now everybody is now focused on the government. The next thing they will look for another event that will divert the attention of people to other things that are irresponsible. And this is a government that they say a renewed hope. Renewed hope of what? I know that Tinubu is going to spend 8 years. After 8 years, the Yoruba folks will get it hot. You see, people are just quiet and watching these APC people do their thing. They know it's turn by turn. They know. Nobody wants to waste his energy on some people that I don't know whether their brain is functioning. Nobody wants to waste their energy on them. They're watching. When the Southwest finishes their tenure, and I believe it should be a northern person, gets there, you see how they will treat the Yoruba people. All these people that were defending government, if they say one thing, look at this guy that was appointed. Renomokri will still get his own appointment. When he gets appointed, that is when you see that people are ready for these guys. These guys are just unbelievable. I've told you this system is not meant to work for your benefit. This system is not meant to work for anybody's benefit. This system is meant to destroy you. Look at the Okwama community. Look at what they are facing. Look at how everything is. Now, exchange rates reduced. APC people were shouting, hey. Now, exchange rates is at $1 to 1,745 naira. They kept quiet. They're not saying anything. These are people that are running the country. They choose when to talk and gaslight people. And they oh God. Why am I in this kind of environment? Why? Maybe it's because God wants me to start saying or doing broadcast or enlightening the people or giving orientation to the people. Maybe that's why I'm here, but I'm sick and tired of such a system. I've told you that the best thing is for resource control, regionalism, or balkanization. Any of this is better. That will separate. Let the Southwest deal with all these APC Ronu and conservatives that are here and there, denigrating the Yoruba tribe, causing nuisance to Yoruba people. People that you see, they on Friday they go for gym, on Sunday they go to church, they are deaconess, and they are doing all these things online. Sometimes I wonder, is it the same Christianity or the same Islam religion that we practice, that we have such kinds of persons? That's the more reason why I'm saying that no Christian can be an APC member. If you're an APC member, you're a Christian, you're not a Christian. You can never be a Christian. Becoming an APC member, we can never see you as a Christian, somebody who is a child of God. I don't know about Islam, because Islam, maybe they may tolerate different kinds of people. But the Christianity that we practice, an APC person who believes in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who believes in the kind of government, the way he runs his government, his ideology, can never be a Christian. And any Christian you see who's an APC member, that person, I don't count that person as somebody. He's just a church goer also. And those kind of Christians that are just there. This one that is threatening somebody now, he say, because Okpebolo'S is not used to billions. See, daft. This is somebody's father. This is somebody's father. Somebody will call this person my father. Maybe the child should be ashamed, or the child might be like him, because he is not used to billions. He's not a thief. So Oshumale that is used to billions is a thief. So Shuaibu that is used to billions is a thief. So you're telling people that are supporting, that brought him, they are all thieves. We know the game. You are controlling this guy. He's a proxy, like what Mwifuru is doing in Ebonyi State through Umahi. Mwifuru is a proxy to Umahi. The same thing Wike wants to do with Fubara, but he failed. This is the same thing that is been happening in Edo State. Edo people will fall our hand. Edo no be Lagos, don't turn to Edo self don't pass Lagos for Mumuism, for Papa Sokwe. Edo don't pass Lagos for Papa Sokwe. There's nothing you can tell anybody that Edo no be Lagos. It's a big shame.